What is up, people? This is FSD V9 Tesla Vision. I got Rom from Elon Accessories in the car.
Hey guys.
What's up? We're gonna be checking out what Tesla Vision is, and we're gonna go to the downtown supercharger. So, I mean, you know, straight off the bat, I mean, Rom, you've been in this car before,
right?
But the UI is super clean.
It is sleek.
It is super clean. Yeah, I'm just noticing like a bunch of like things like on the side that were turning yellow. Okay, so it's coming to a stop. I see the cars in front, so it's gonna be going. It's going a little bit slow.
Yeah, taking its time, but
yep.
But looks, it's very decisive, right? It knows where it wants to go. Very clean. I think this is very comforting as a driver. With the earlier UI, you had a bunch of different things going on.
Exactly.
It was like, where are you gonna go?
Yep, and the trail. So it used to be blue, but now it's more of like it's like a light green or a dark green. So okay, it's gonna make a right. And interesting that it went like all the way out there. So again, it's kind of okay. It's going. And then, sorry guys, I'm gonna put on this AC. It's a little hot in here. Yeah. Okay. Wow, look at that. Look at the yellow. Woo!
Wow. It's just like how you see with your eyes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
This is how you see it.
Yep.
Well done.
Yeah, that's huge, man.
Yeah.
So,
you know, honestly, my tired eyes don't see that well. You know, it's past midnight, and I don't see as well as the cameras show there. Well done.
That's crazy though. And you know what's interesting is it's literally like focusing on what's in front of it, and then everything else it's kind of blurring out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So basically you're saying it's not distracted.
Exactly. Exactly. So if you look at it, and then when the streets open up, it starts to open that up.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So it's not a teenage driver anymore. It's a mature adult driver.
Yes. Yes.
And look at the double lines, you know, past the line. That's awesome. Let's see
look at that too. It goes over there.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Splits the lane.
Yep. So now we're gonna be. We'll see. Okay, it'll have to figure out. It knew. Okay. So here's where it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to take over there. Let me send that in.
Yeah.
Just go here. So it's done that before. But in the past it would just go. It would be able to figure it out. So. Okay, well that's one disengagement.
Probably the first one.
Yeah, it could have been literally the first one. So, what it should have done is stayed in that middle lane and then gone straight. Yeah. But you know, like I said, that's
you know, honestly, a lot of human drivers get confused there too.
Oh yeah. Especially like when I go to LA or some of these other areas, like I get confused all the time. So look at the stop sign, dude. That is.
Yeah. It's much more clean and clear.
It looks like art.
Yeah,
it looks like a little Picasso or something. Dude, that's insane. Wow. But so the one thing I'll say though, aside from the disengagement, everything just feels smooth. You know, there's just it just does not feel like it's you know, adjusting to things as much or as jerky. Right?
You know, as a passenger, I mean, if you told me that you are the one driving this car, I would have believed it. Yeah. Because it just, you know, it feels so natural.
Yeah.
So that is very comforting.
Yeah. So. Look at it.
There are a bunch of signals here, and obviously it sees them all.
Yep. I'm gonna take a quick photo. Okay. Well, nope.
It's
driving.
Yeah.
So so we're making a left here, and there's a couple bikers over on the right, but it may not even pick them up.
And look, the visualization change when there's you know, median.
Yep. So I'm gonna turn down the AC, but yeah, look at this. It's just like it literally looks like Picasso. So this is where I'm gonna adjust the speed limit up a little bit because it's going too slow. So I did a speed adjustment there. You know, it says the speed limit's 25, but I took it up to 35. So
look at the median. It's purple now. Does it see even trees?
I have no idea.
I think it would be interesting to drive during daytime. Do you see trees? I mean, what do you see there, right? Obviously.
So I'm changing the location.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. It's okay. So it wants to go there, but if we do that, why don't we just go here? See what happens. Okay, so there's the stoplights.
It also detects the walkway. Did you see that?
Yep. Yeah. Really everything, dude.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I just kept looking at the visualization, not the road, because it is so good. It's so clean.
Yeah. It's a little bit of, I'm doing a little, obviously doing both, right?
It's addictive, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so, and the whole idea behind this.
Okay, let's see. There's notice road sign there. Let's see if it reads and how does it interpret it.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, the whole idea is to see. This is supposed to show the mind of the.
Okay, there's some construction.
Okay, so it showed cones. It showed cones. It didn't show like a sign.
Right.
Okay. So here, there's just a ton of construction and a ton of stuff on the right.
So to stop. Okay.
Yep.
Well done.
Yep. Okay. Now we're going straight. Stop. And here it's a little bit bumpy because they're doing construction here. So sorry about. Okay. And then. Okay. It should not be turning there.
Mm-hmm. Should have gone straight, right?
It should be going straight. Okay.
But I think it is going back.
Yeah, so it should not have done that.
Right. Should have just stayed on the right lane.
So I clicked on the button, I sent it in.
Right, nice.
But either way,
so the thing is, here, look at this. Pedestrian crossing is not that clear.
It shows it a little bit more.
Shows a little bit.
And then there. Mm-hmm. And it'll probably just show some construction signs as it does. So I'm gonna change the location because
I mean, at this point, you know, it's so beautiful. I would have gotten distracted, right? But the good thing is, computer, it's not distracted. It's staying.
Yeah.
You know, focus on the road, which is what we want.
Yeah. I know. Some cones over there.
That was a nice turn.
Okay. Yep. So here, in the past, it's gotten so that really there's like kind of like no lines here. Just because they're doing all this construction here.
Okay.
In the past, it used to get really close to the curb, but I think again it was partially because there was lines.
Mm-hmm.
It sees the people over on the side.
Right.
Okay, it's coming to a stop. But yeah, it literally, in my opinion, it's really just it's like a little Picasso, but really. What you can see is it's focusing on you know the things that are in front of it, you know. So
yeah, totally. So this is more comforting. I mean, if you were to drive
before, it was chaotic.
Exactly.
Because what it was doing was it was like, oh, look there, it's a person, so it would color code it, and now. It's more of like how it should look, right? It's like it's not telling you, because as a normal, like when I was a first beta tester, I was actually it helped me so it's going a little far turn out, but that's awesome. I'll take it. You know, but it would help you understand, okay, so that's red, so it's not going to go there, or the person in front of you is green, right? Okay, so here, and then we're going to make a left. Okay, and again, I'm going to change this. Hopefully it doesn't. So here we have pedestrians, cars. No one's really around. Had a little bit of a hard jerk there. Okay, so then now I'm gonna have it change. So it's gonna go ish. So okay. So now it's figured out where to go.
Yeah, you could also try giving voice command, right?
Yeah, but I'd have to tell the location of where I wanted it to go.
Right.
Go to Starbucks in Los Gatos. Let's see. You know, let's just want to do this one maybe. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna stop. Now it's gonna go. Oh, all right. So that's because it's behind us, literally.
Oh, you have to make a U-turn.
So.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting. Oh. Yeah, there's no way to
yeah
do here.
So that was partially because I changed it on the fly, so that
Right.
actually wasn't really a FSD error. That was more like me just changing it on the fly. Okay, so here we have, all right, made the turn. Ooh.
That was FSD?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Oh.
Yeah. So send that in. Yeah, I was just getting a little bit too close there, so that's why Elon did say be extra cautious.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, stopped.
If you look at it, some parts of the road are darker than the other parts, but the visualization stayed same. I mean, it's still seeing it.
I think it has to do. So I don't know exactly why. I think, who knows, right? One thing. So what's interesting, I think they thought of like in this visualization, what are the things that matter, and the two or three things that matter are where it's telling you where the car is going to go. One, with the green thing.
Right.
Two, it's telling you, hey, there's red curbs, so it's not going to go into those areas.
Right.
And then it's also telling so we're going to make a right here. It's telling you about some of where the temporary lines are, rather than like, again, last time it would show you the cars and all these different colors. So it's interesting how they just did all that. So the place that we're headed, it's going to take us on the highway, which again is good. But it'll be interesting for us to see how it changes. It's going to change. So the way the beta works right now is it goes back to the navigate on autopilot visualization. So let's see if it does that, or if there's a new UI for navigate on autopilot. So I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, let's check it out. I mean, honestly,
it was awesome.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, very smooth.
Yep.
Okay, that's to merge here.
Okay.
And it did tell us it's gonna merge. That's nice.
So did you see that it switched back? So that's interesting, but that's a good call out that didn't change. So we're just gonna be here for a mile.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, because this is pretty standard.
Yeah, at this point, the one thing is I don't know. I think that there's a lot of other things that they use when it gets onto the highway. So, in my opinion, what I've said in the past, I think that they are piecemealing it together. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. So they're taking the FSD, that's its own separate build, and then navigate on autopilot, since they've already pretty much done a good job with that. They're not touching it. It's just more of like when it transitions on there, it switches there.
Right. So this really is, we should see a lot of improvements on the city streets than on highway.
Yes,
highways
exactly.
Kind of, they nailed it, right?
Yeah,
they got it down.
Yep. Exactly.
But what's interesting is you don't have cabin cameras, so
yeah,
we don't hear those alert sounds.
Yep.
When I do navigate on autopilot here, right? When we exit a Lark Avenue, it's pretty jerky sometimes. So I'm curious to see what happens here.
There is a lot of construction though going on in this area. So okay, so switch back to Tesla Vision.
Okay.
Man, I'm just, I don't know, amazed.
Yeah, right. Amazed, how fast things are iterating, right?
Yep. Yep. Awesome. It stopped for that car.
Good. Right away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vision will pass DMV test.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right, so we have a whole bunch of cones up here.
lanes are a little blurry here.
Yeah.
But looks like it's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got its balloon.
Okay, so we're gonna pull. Again, it's
trippy.
What'd you say?
That was tricky. But
Yeah.
Well.
And that's what. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It was tricky because of the fact that it's gonna switch lanes over here because there's construction cones.
Right.
You know, versus doing like a clean, solid turn. It's trying to figure out, okay, there's new things here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's that. So I'm gonna change the location again, and then I'm just gonna. Hopefully it doesn't freak out. It just depends on the. Yeah, I just want to start taking it back over.